Donna Bush with your CIG-TV News Brief on this Wednesday. We begin with the latest from Chief Medical Officer Dr. John Lee on COVID-19 results.
As of 8 a.m. Wednesday, the 20th of October, there have been 926 PCR tests for SARS-CoV-2 across the islands since yesterday's report. Of these, there are 9 positive tests in travellers who are leaving quarantine and 15 positive tests from the community, which include 3 children. The 2 people admitted to hospital remain stable. You'll remember that one has been there for several weeks. The other was recently admitted and was actually admitted directly to the intensive care unit, and that person is not vaccinated.
You're encouraged to go online to gov.ky and hsa.ky for the latest on COVID-19 and vaccination results, as well as to find out more about vaccination clinic schedules across the Cayman Islands. Well, the Ministry of Youth, Sports, Culture and Heritage hosted its first ever Caymanian Proud Symposium last Saturday. The all-day event held at the Harkwell Theatre included a number of invited guests and panelists. During the morning session called Stories of Yesteryear, guests shared stories about family history, archival discoveries, and the need for Caymanians to share their past and immediate history with their children and grandchildren. The symposium's afternoon session featured a panel discussion called Cayman, a Lost Culture, which delved into what extent the community could retain and preserve its cultural heritage in the face of globalization. Attending the event were His Excellency Governor Roper and his wife, the Deputy Governor, as well as students, older persons, former politicians, and members of Cayman's vibrant arts community were also present. The next Caymanian Proud event will be held in Cayman Brac on Friday, the 5th of November, and will feature related topics and discussions. Well, residents on Cayman Brac are learning more about thatching, a Caymanian tradition. Jordan Grant has the story.
The Cayman Brac Heritage House is all about promoting local heritage and culture. One of their most popular events is the Thatching Class, held by Ms. Dory Scott, sponsored by the Cayman Brac Heritage Autumn Festival. The uses for the skills you'll acquire are only limited by your imagination. Your instructor is Ms. Dory Scott. She spoke with me to explain the ins and outs of thatch plaiting and how she got her start.
My grandmother taught me to do it when I was 6.5 years old. She said, get to your homework, from that, get your plaiting, and do that. And she showed me different stages, different patterns, and it was good, because right now I can do a lot of stuff. Even the brooms that we sweep with, sometimes I make brooms for people, all those things.
What's the difference between thatching and plaiting?
Plaiting is when you're making baskets, hats, slippers, belts, all those sorts of stuff. The thatching is when they're on top of the roof and they got beams across, and they put one, it's all fanned out, and they put one on top and splice it down and keep doing that to be that it's all spliced together. And that's for the top of your house and it doesn't leak.
One of her students gives his review of the class.
We took some thatch plaiting classes with Starry and learned how to weave and make different things with the silver thatch, and it's pretty interesting. It's nice to get into that historical Cayman culture and learn different things about how things were made back in the day. I think it's great. That's why we came here in the first place, to learn the culture and be part of the community.
You can join her community thatch plaiting class on the second or last Wednesday each month. The next class is on the 27th of October from 6 to 8 p.m. The thatch plaiting class will also be featured as part of the Cayman Brac Heritage Autumn Festival, happening early December. For the Sister Islands News Agency, I'm Jordan Grant.
Thank you to the Sister Islands News Agency for that story. Finally, another reminder that the deadline to nominate your hero has been extended until this Saturday, the 23rd of October. Residents still have time to get in Heroes Day nominations for 2022. Again, the new deadline is October 23rd. That's this coming Saturday. If you know of someone who has made great contribution within the uniformed services, again, you still have time to get those nominations in. Nomination forms can be found online at celebratecayman.ky. Again, the deadline is midnight this Saturday, the 23rd of October. For more information about the form, you can email nhd@gov.ky, or you can give them a call at 244-2426. Taking a look at our forecast this Wednesday, the high temperature is reached 90 degrees today, the low 77. We can expect partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of morning showers and some possible thunder. Winds are from the east to northeast at 15 to 20 knots today, 10 to 15 knots tonight. Seas are moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. Now, taking a look at our synopsis, you can expect moderate to fresh northeasterly winds and seas, which will continue across the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours as a high-pressure system builds over the southeast United States. Radar images show isolated showers that are in and around the Cayman Islands. They are moving towards west to northwest direction. A reminder that you can find the latest unexpected local weather conditions online at weather.gov.ky. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a safe and, of course, a wonderful night, and inviting you back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.